everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. The other week I did a video in which I talked about the fact that Prodos Games Ltd have lost the license to Alien vs Predator, so their AvP, The Hunt Begins product line is coming to an end on the 1st of May. Basically, they're doing a discount sale throughout April, and then from the 1st of May they're not allowed to produce or sell anything, it just has to go. During April, they also did their final release of miniatures. They released Machiko Noguchi and some alien eggs. Now, the fact that Prodos have lost the license it must be devastating for them. I mean, this is the second big license they've lost in a relatively short span of time, and I can imagine that it's caused some disruption, and they clearly had plans to go further with the game. There's a lot of units in the new Hot Landing Zone expansion which they mentioned which aren't ever going to get produced. There was hunter bikes, there was exosuits for the Weyland-Yutani forces, there were new marines with heavy weaponry, there was going to be colonists, there was lots of cool things that I was looking forward to, and obviously they were looking forward to producing, so it must be pretty devastating for them. But I have purchased the last round of products that they have released, the eggs, the Machiko Noguchi. But before I show you those, I just wanted to play the smallest violin in the world, just to say that I'm particularly sad about the loss of this on a personal level, because not long ago I actually made an arrangement with Prodos Games to actually get early review copies of their products, and they sent me the Elite Predators early, which was really cool of them. They didn't have to. I asked if I could basically buy them early for a review, and they sent me review models for free. Unfortunately, they didn't have the female marine that was the pre-order incentive. They didn't have any of the female marine models ready at that time. But they said to me, when we release the next batch of products, we'll include a female marine for you as well. And then obviously this happened. So when I found out about the new round of products, I contacted Prodos, my contact at Prodos, and basically said, will I still be getting them early? I understand I may not be able to get them for free. I'm happy to pay for them, but I just wanted them early so I could review them on my channel. Never heard anything back. Complete radio silence. So I went onto the website, I ordered them and paid for them like everybody else. Oh, God, look at me having to pay for my stuff. What am I like? Unfortunately, you can buy the female marine separately. So I contacted Prodos again and said, look, I really want the female marine. I wasn't able to get it. Can you add it to my order? I can do a PayPal transaction or whatever for the cost of the marine, but I just really want that marine added to my order. Nothing again. So so I've got my order, and I did not get the female marine. So by getting the pre-order, the free review miniatures, I've missed out on a female marine. So that is disappointment at the end of a product that I've really enjoyed, just to not be able to get that final miniature that I wanted. But what I did get in my order, I received this is Machiko Noguchi. This is the human forces version. You can add her to your Weyland-Yutani team, your marine team, or whatever. And because I pre-ordered her, I also got the Predator version of her, so she's in her Predator armor. I also got the alien eggs. It's a big old box, there's not going to be very much in there. There's only two egg models in there, so I got those. So that was all the new stuff I got. But because the product line is coming to an end, I also picked up a few other things that I had been holding off and hoping that they would release in Unicast. I got the Sentry Guns, and I got a power loader. I'm going to look at these in another video because they require assembly. They're not Unicast miniatures, so I'll do a follow-up video taking a look at those because I will assemble them first. But for now, we're going to look at all these new goodies. So here we are. This is my first look at these models. All I've done so far is remove the shrink wrap from the box. We're going to start by taking a look at the alien egg clusters. You get 2 models, 1 card and 2 tokens. I'm not entirely sure why we need ping tokens for eggs. Doesn't make a lot of sense. They don't move. Oh, come out. Come on. Oh, I've screwed the box. Never mind. We don't care. So, we have a big box with not a lot in it. You go over there, box. So this is pretty standard. It's very rare to get any packaging, any protective bubble wrap or anything in the Prodos Games expansions. They seem to trust that their miniatures are not going to break. On the whole, that is the case. So, as we have come to expect from the Prodos line of alien miniatures, very nicely detailed. Yeah. Look, that was just opening up. If I can get the camera to focus on that. That was opening up and you can just see the backbone of the face hugger. Gross. So there's a cluster of 2. And then you get a cluster of 3. And this one is properly hatching. That's bad news bears for anybody in the vicinity. I recently posted a painting guide for facehuggers on my YouTube channel. If anybody's interested and wants to know how to splodge some paint on those guys, I have found a relatively quick way of doing it. Those are really veiny and nasty. It's very nice. There's not really a lot to say about them. Clusters of eggs. I think they were £10 for the pack, which is quite a lot for the two models. Ping tokens. Like I say, I'm not really sure why there would be ping tokens. And then we've got a card. The card is almost everything is nilled out. They've got 1 wound, armor of 8. They can hatch facehuggers. They are immobile and weak. So, hatch facehuggers at the end of the game turn, and after removing all activation and sentry tokens, roll a die for each model with this skill. On the 1 to 5, spawn a facehugger model on the same tile as the model using this skill. If placing this model exceeds the tile's occupation limit, instead spawn the facehugger on an adjacent tile. If that is not possible, then no facehuggers are spawned. Immobile models with this skill will start the game turn with an activation token and may perform no actions. Models with the weak skill automatically fail all strength and constitution tests they are required to make. So there we go. Just a way of generating some facey huggers. Nice to have. Essential? I guess not really. I guess some people are going to buy lots of these, but I just wanted 1 pack just to have them. I'm not sure whether I'll be using them in my games. I just wanted the miniatures. I certainly wouldn't want to buy huge quantities of them at the price. Next, we have Machiko Noguchi. This is a character, a human who was trained by predators. So this is her in her fighting for the humans form. Here she is. She's quite small on a massive base. She's decapitated an alien. She incredible detail. So she is in predator armor, but she doesn't have a predator mask on, basically. She's got a big old sword. She's got claws, wrist claws. Nice flowing hair. Very nice. That's a massive scabbard, but then it is a massive sword. The base isn't as thick with debris and scenery as usual. There's just the single pipe that she's standing on, and then a little bit of scatter. There's a wrench, and then the head of the alien. There does seem to be quite a lot of space where they've just put a bit of texture on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that is entirely intentional. Maybe it's just a little bit of a rush to get the miniature approved and out the door before the cancellation. I don't know. Oh, look, she's got a plasma caster up on the shoulder as well. That's very nice. Seems to be pretty decent proportions. It's not sort of too cartoony or anything. The chest is pretty, you know, as you expect from most miniatures lines. They exaggerate certain proportions sometimes just to emphasize the fact it is a miniature of a female. But she looks like she could kick some tail. Let's have a look at her card. So there's actually a couple of cards in here. We have the ping token. And then we have... Oh, right, okay. So we actually have 2 ping tokens, because we also have ping token of her in her Predator armor. So the actual card for the pre-order bonus miniature is actually in with the regular miniature. I guess that's quite nice, because it means you can use her in either faction even if you don't get the pre-order bonus. So anyway, here she is. This is her human team form. She's got a sword, she's got wrist blade, she's got a plasma caster. So she's got hot plasma. She's got expert hunter and dodge. She's also got the ability between 2 worlds and trained in the arts. I think these are new skills from the Hot Landing Zone expansion, which is where she's listed in the points lists and everything. Between 2 worlds, Machiko may not perform her faction's unique actions. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, so that's fair enough. So she's an expert hunter, which means she gets the predator skill, so she doesn't have to reveal on the tile where her ping token is. She has trained in the arts. When she performs a close combat action, she attacks with both close combat weapons. Additionally, she attacks, cause an enemy model. So her attacks cause an enemy model to be removed as a casualty. Additionally, even I can't make heads or tail of this. Hold on. Additionally, she attacks, cause an enemy model to be removed as a casualty. All right. If her attacks cause an enemy model to be removed as a casualty, she may perform 1 free disengage action, even if she'd already moved this turn. I think that's what they were going for there. That's a proofread fail. And then she's got dodge, so she's got the dodge ability, and obviously she's got hot plasma for the plasma caster. Right. How is her alternative force card any different? So she's still got sword, she's still got wrist blade, she's still got plasma caster. She has hot plasma between 2 worlds, expert hunter, trained in the arts, and dodge. She has all exactly the same abilities, although formatted completely differently on the card, which is weird. And her stats are the same also, as you would expect. So okay, yeah, it's I guess it's nice to have the extra card, but actually, as it turns out, it's pretty much exactly the same except for the image on it. So anyway, let's have a look at the pre-order miniature. Oh look, there it is again. Okay, so they have included the card there as well. I'm not sure why they did that, but okay, we can get the cards again. Right. And bubble wrap away. And here we have Machiko in a completely different sculpt. Obviously, she has the same weapon loadout, so she still has the sword in the scabbard, which appears to have changed side. Yep, it's changed side. She must be ambidextrous, because she is using the sword in the other hand. She's clinging to a tree above a jungle marsh where there is a little skull. The hair is flowing. But yeah, same weapons. So she's got the wrist blades. Sorry, I won't have focus then. She has the wrist blades, and she has the plasma caster. Plasma caster is forward facing on this one rather than being in the holstered location, the upright position. And that can't get that helmet to focus. The camera doesn't like it. Not too impressed with the sculpt on the helmet. It looks a little bit wonky. I think maybe when it's painted that won't look so wonky, but I don't know. To my eye, it just looks a little bit off kilter. It looks like the actual head is slanting, not. I don't know if I'm making myself clear there, but it does look like the head isn't just tilted to one side, but the actual head shape itself is sloping slightly. But other than that, it's a really nice miniature. Really, really lovely scenic base. I mean, the tree and everything. That's really very nice. Yeah, I like that. Again, it's not absolutely necessary to have it when you've already got the other version. The other version will work quite happily as working in either the human force or the predator force, because it's not like she's suddenly wearing a marine outfit or something. She's still in her predator outfit. But there we go. That is Machiko Noguchi, and that is it. Those are the last miniatures that will ever be produced for Alien vs Predator. If you like the look at these miniatures and you want to get them for yourself, you only have a few days left to get them, because like I say, on the 1st of May, the AvP license is gone, and that is that. Bye-bye. Game over, man. Game over. So, that's it from me for now. Thank you for watching. Like I say, I'm going to do another video in which I look at the power loader and the Sentry Guns, and hopefully I will see you again for that one. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.